Stupid! That's why I said I had a bad feeling about this! Whatever will we do now? I couldn't be helped! We didn't know! Really? They were acting too nice, didn't you think it's strange? Well, Feena, I was enjoying the banquet. I guess we're opposites! That's a couple, right? That's definitely a couple. Like, oh my god. That's nailed on the head right there. Lovely. This is a lovely ending to a wondrous thing. Ouch! Hit my fanny. Feena, Feena, are you alright? So this is what it's become to. Justin, don't you feel a little bit responsible for this? Yeah. I know, it's all my fault. At any rate, we can't go back now. If we beat that fire dragon, there won't be a problem, right? No, sure, change the subject. I guess you're right. Let's go, Justin. I'm sure the fire dragon's at the summit. That's the Feena I know. Right on, let's go. Okay. That's quite interesting how legitimately that's how their society works. Oh my god. This sounds disturbing. Sounds so disturbing. Oh dang it, I got ambushed. Gombo taka ta taka ta ta ta. What are you doing on about? Hey, look, it's me and my soul. I'm right there. Would you look at that? I don't think fire up's good here. Tremor will probably work better. As we all know in Pokemon, that will work. Good thing I have Justin have heal now, so that's good. Even though we probably won't be alone for long. Uh-oh. That canceled though.
Slicing car.
That's the chance. Nope. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Shazam! Shazam! Nice!
Not bad, eh?
Like I said before, equip the Rain Cloud staff. Okay. Will do. When I get it. I mean, I'm not gonna get it right now, but I will soon, eventually. And for the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, yeah, it's very scary. That's totally what they say. My goodness gracious, dude. This is really a big area. Oh, let's have Justin heal. There we go. Oh, shoot. Alright then. So, now that we're at another area in which we're just kind of like going around and just doing whatever, I do have to say that recently I took an inventory of all the games that I have, and I'm about halfway through it. I still have to look through my other house because I live in 2 different houses essentially, and so oh my god, they're called hot dogs. They're called hot dogs. This is the first time I actually feel like Grandia actually did a good thing by naming things a certain thing. My goodness gracious. But yeah, I took inventory recently and I've actually factually found out that I have a duplicate of a game. Not just any game, like a JRPG game. I think it's called Alteria Dusk and something or other. I'm pretty sure it's the game that you're looking to get, Flippy, that I got for you on the Vita. But I have the PS3 version. I have 2 of them, which I'm just like, what? Oh, hey TL, how you doing? I saw you update your backlog and I thought, wow, that's almost half as many games as Sam buys on an average day. Yeah, what I tend to do when it comes to getting games is just do an inventory at a certain point. like within 2 years, I think. And it's always a long hassle and it takes very long to actually do, but it works. It works out. It works out well enough. It's good enough to do it. But I actually found out that I have a duplicate of a game. I'm just like, what do I do with this now? And I know exactly what happened, how I have that duplicate, because it's not necessarily a rare game, but I know it's a game series that's like very niche. It's Alteria Escalar and Dusk or something. Is the game Alteria Shirley? Not Alteria Shirley. It was the like Dusk in Analogy or something. It should have been the game that you were looking into that I got right. Like that's the correct game, right? Do the house slash. Okay, got all these things. All right, good enough. Yeah, Esca and Lodge. That's the one. That is the one I actually have a duplicate of. How many games do I own? I own probably 1,000 physical copies of games. Like honestly, I probably do. And I realize that this is a problem. And like even more so now, I'm just like, oh my god, I have a lot more games than I thought I did. And the thing is too that like actually bothers me is that a lot of it's PS3 games. PS3 games have gone up and up, and I should have a little more than what I have right now. But I do have like 1,000 games.
Not bad, eh?
I mean what I say when I say I really love video games. I really do. Yeah, there's my backlog reef. We just posted it. But I'm looking through everything, and I don't know what happened. I'm probably gonna get to the point where I actually have more games that I haven't beaten than games that I have beaten. And I know it doesn't look like that on my backlog rate, but for some reason they don't count complete games as beaten games as well, and it's annoying to me. Still, I'm making progress, and a lot of those games are JRPGs, so it's an unfortunate thing, inconvenient truth as it were, that I have to go through all these games just to beat and play and this and that. Can you play all of them in a lifetime? Yeah, you can. But you have to be very strict with your management and whatnot. And I'm not saying that I have to beat all the games that I have. That's not why I have all those games necessarily. Some of them are for nostalgic sake, and I've already beaten, and I just kind of like have it. But it's definitely to a point where like, are you a hoarder? I'm like, probably. But I like to think of myself as more of a historian of video games than anything else. Because I really like the game. I like the game. Yeah, we know someone with 2,564 games. That is a... who is that? That's Sam, right? Yeah, that should be Sam. And he is ridiculous with all the games that he has there and whatnot. And like a lot of the games that Sam has, not exactly quality. Like half his collection is kind of average, and then like 25% of his collection is just garbage. But he says all this quality, this and that, but whatever. But I'm not really here to diss him or anything. It's just more so the fact that like it looks like it's a lot, but really it's a lot of like not good games. I guess it's more so what I'm pointing out. There anything else? I have a spare sealed copy of the Saturn version of Grandia Prelude. Oh wow! I actually have a spared copy of a PN03, which is a game I recently played, and I found it at Goodwill, and I was like, oh hey, it's a sealed copy! This will be worth something at some point. And it kinda is, but for the most part, not really that great. But yeah, as for the duplicate copy that I have of a game, no, you can't have it, and I wasn't asking to have it. I know if you're great at things, that's fine, don't worry about it. I don't mind. What I was want to talk about though is at GameStop they have a lot of buy two get one free sales, and I'm sure I got the what was it called, Esca and Logi with the buy two get one free, because I tended to organize the way I buy games just enough. Nobody touches my Grandia stuff. Oh my goodness. so it just kind of like worked out in a weird way that it just kind of happened that way, and very odd to me that that kind of stuff happened, because I'm usually good with that kind of thing.
Please protect us.
How many are copies? Only 2, only 1 so far. I have a copy of, but I'm generally good with things not being copies. I suppose technically speaking, I do have copies of like a lot of Nintendo items and whatnot, but I wouldn't really say that I do. I mean, duplicates are pirated. Oh my jeez. Let's see here. But yeah, this pretty interesting how that went up for me. It's very odd. But I have a lot of Steam games. That's probably the bigger thing. I have about 111 games on Steam that I have not played. And I mentioned this in particular because I actually have some games that I acquired through the Humble Indie Bundle, and I was wondering if any of y'all would want to have those games. Not necessarily right away or anything like that, but you know, like maybe at the end I'll give something away to the people on streams or something. Like if you have a Steam, like just tell me you do, and I'll give you a game. I'm not sure if you'll like it, but I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it is.
Please protect us.
Notices that Lost still didn't equip the rain cloud staff. Well, I tried Alteria Totori, and I didn't like the time mechanic. Okay, that's fair. I might not like the Alteria games at all. In all honesty, I just got them because they look like interesting weeaboo trash. I have Steam, but I don't like video games. I don't like games on Steam more so, Whippy. And I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to other people that may want it. They're from the Square Enix bundle. How many games did I buy this year? I would say I average at about 200 games. Ooh, I got 2 Rain Staff things. About 200 games like each year, if not more. But that's not including digital. I would say that. I'm looking at a pile that I have right here because I'm moving it to my other. Because I have 2 areas where I keep my collection, and they're both at different houses. So I have to kind of like move my collection around. So I actually have like a big old thing of games of where I just beat them. And oh, let me go to equip. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, Rain Staff got a lot of. Wow, you're so right on that, Footy. Jeez. Okay. I like the Wii, but the time mechanic stresses me out. Well, I can see that. I think Alteria is one of those games you have to actually replay a lot, and that kind of sucks, like a whole bunch. I have like one of the plus versions, and apparently you could do a lesbian relationship in that one. And I'm like, ooh, I want that a whole bunch. But apparently, you can't get the best ending that way or anything like that, and it just kind of sucks. But yeah, I definitely would like to give people more games because I find a lot of good deals and whatnot, and quite honestly, I'll give people stuff. I honestly like buying games. I think that's just one of those things that I like buying games. I really, really do. Even if it's just Steam games, I'm like, buying things. So yeah, I'll definitely find a way to integrate the whole entire, like, I'll give people stuff a little better on streams and whatnot. Mostly probably be Mario Maker streams, in all honesty. It's just kind of like a one-time thing in which I say, because I know it's going to be on YouTube, like, where's my free game? And I'll be like, I'm sorry. But, you know what, like, I figure I just start telling people. Ooh. I think those good deals are easily tempting to you. Yes, they are. They very much so are. And the thing that sucks too is that I tend to have a lot of, like, I want to say a lot of excess money, but just like, I look too much into deals. I just do. And whenever I see buy 2 get 1 free or like buy 4 for 10, I look into it and I'm like, there's a lot of games right there that I might play at some point in my life, and I'll do it. So, you know how people on Steam just like totally buy a bunch of games? Lost listen to Fabi. Okay. What capture card do I use? I'm using the Dazzle right now. That's the one I'm using, and I have what is it called? I can't quite remember what the other thing's called. I just have a good mic. It's like an MLG mic. I'll show it to you later, TL. When you meet up with Gadwin and Sue, explore the side of the areas that you get into the right for a chain of gems. Okay. But what was I saying? Something about something. Oh, just like, let's put it this way. I started collecting games when the Game Boy Advance era was leaving, and honestly, that was one of the best times to get into collecting video games. And in that regard, I have a lot of Game Boy Advance games that are now like even more expensive. Like I have Final Fantasy VI Advance, I have Final Fantasy V, I got Castlevania the dual pack, Castlevania Circle of the Moon, all the Mario Advance games I got during that era as well. And like honestly, it was really fun for me to like go around and like search for all these things. And nowadays, I'm not really collecting a whole bunch. Oh, you missed the GBA era? Aw, dude. I do too, but like I was at the tail end of the GBA era. I'm not like talking about like, oh, they stopped making games for the GBA. No, I'm talking about I collected the GBA games right before GameStop stopped selling them. That's exactly where I was at. So I got tremendously lucky. Yes, there we go. Those $30 to $40 games had doubled in value. Yeah, I know, right? So I'm very happy with what I got now. It makes me very, very happy that I was able to get away with all this and that. Well, you know what? Let's just combo. Let's combo. Sega games are expensive now. Yeah, they are. They want to start streaming console games because the computer is. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing though, TL, is that you actually have to have a good computer to stream with console games as well. That's the thing that kind of sucks. I know like you have to have like an even better computer. Like I have an i7, and you need that kind of for like streaming an HD and all this and that. But if you just want to stream like on the Dazzle or something, I suggest. Well, let's hit them first. Let's hit these people first. I mainly suggest getting like an i5 at least, because the i3, while it can do it, it can't run very well. It just can't. It's unfortunate. But yeah, like seriously, dude, like it'd be fun to see you stream some games. I'm sorry I missed your Blood Rain thing. I know you're doing that. Fwibby and Atyricon, if you're ever interested in seeing some computer games, TL is streaming those as well as saying that he wants to stream other things. You two on the YouTube, so I'll put like a link somewhere in the video that gets uploaded with this, so you could look at TL. I like him a lot. I think he's pretty funny. He's an old formate of mine. That's the main reason why we're friends, because we just used to hang around on the same forum and stuff like that. Yep. For all Central Chais are very strong with me. I guess that's because I had severe depression at the current time, and that was like the one solace area where I really felt like I was doing something, even though you weren't doing anything there. Look, Sue! Justin and Feena are over there! Yes, they are! We finally found them! Hello? Justin! Feena! Gadwin, Sue! Came for us. It's all fitting. We can't let you two be sacrificed. Can we, Gadwin? Yes. At any rate, if we defeat the fire dragon at the summit, everything will be resolved. Great, then let's do it. Let's go, everyone. Oh, Justin, you optimist. Stop being so pessimistic. Oh. Face of okay, I don't want to go there. I want to go back. Oh, Amazon Prime is also nice, about 20% off. Yeah, that's true. A lot of the newer games I'm getting now are actually from like Best Buy and things like that. It's actually gotten to that point where oh, where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh, just up top here. No, I'm going the right way. Alright, good. Alright, faces where the accessory is. Oh, okay. Oh, where that accessory is? And slope is where the mana egg is. I don't really need the mana egg, but I want the accessory. You're saying it does combo stuff. Like, please and thank you. What was I getting at? It was something. Started talking about collecting things and whatnot, and I got confused. I'll remember eventually. Or just go to the boss and forget all the items. I'd rather get the accessory. I'm gonna go get the accessory, and then I'll go back. I imagine like you'll come down and it'll do it. What to do? What to do? Do Fiora or Snooze? Taken? We'll just combo. Nearest Best Buy is 15 minutes away, so Prime is the next best thing. Oh yeah, true. I'm getting the Temple of Doom vibe in this area. Yeah! You know what? That is true. Oddly enough, Temple of Doom, I saw the majority of that movie thanks to the Lego Indiana Jones thing. So I honestly have never really watched the Indiana Jones movie. Which I'm sure that most people are blasphemous, but I'm not a big fan of movies. I'm really not. That's not me. I don't like them. I don't like movies. I like TV shows. I like shows in which develop character development and not just force all these plot points and wrap up nicely in like an hour or two. Which sounds kind of weird because like, you watch sitcoms, don't you? And like, yeah. Don't they always resolve? Like, yeah. And I've always hated that too. But I love Lucy, and I Love Lucy, she actually does develop character development. Like, there's continuity in I Love Lucy. Straight up, there is. There really is. Like, they actually eventually get a son, and they go to Hollywood. Ricky becomes a bigger star, and it's a really fun show. And there's like more things that just happen to it than just the regular old thing. But a lot of people don't go into it because they don't really see it. Let's go in combo. More combo mambo. George Lucas constantly edits his film. That's why the community hates him. I know, right? From what I hear from my friend, who was a bigger Star Wars buff than me, which at a certain point in time in my life, I probably would have been like, no! But now I'm like, yeah. Because like, it's weird because my friend, he's actually really into movies and like playing board games and things like that, and I'm like the exact opposite. So it's very odd to me that like we like hang out with each other, and if you don't know who that friend is, it's Skippy. It's Skippy-san. Skippy-san's the one that I hang out with a lot, and like he gets into my things, I get into his things, I force him to play games, he gets sad. I abuse Quibi. Quibi. Well, no, I don't abuse Quibi, but I suppose Quibi probably feels differently about that. I abuse Skippy-san a lot, but apparently, from what I hear, from my friend, is that the first film, A New Hope, was actually edited by George Lucas's wife, and that's why it turned out so good. So it was like, oh, that is actually pretty funny and hilarious and great. So I'm liking that. That's very nice to see. Let's see here. All the time! Excuse me, Phoebe, please. Don't you even. And he canceled so many games that would have been great. Oh, Lucas did! I forgot! Because there's like several games out there, including like Star Wars, like just saying that concept, he canceled so many things like Star Wars. Just Star Wars. No. He canceled, what was it? It wasn't The Force Unleashed. Although I think that became close. It was Battlefront. It was like another Battlefront game that was supposed to happen. But whatever. Life is Strange is $23.99. No. Life is Strange will go down more. It will go down more. Like, no doubt that will go down more. Never get a, what is it, an episodic game until it's released on disc form and wait like 4 months. It will probably go down. It's just, so like, it's correct price points.
Protect us.
So, like, I mean, if you want to play it right away, then go ahead and do that. But if you want, TL, I could help you out with the Life is Strange bit, just so you can kind of like look into it. So winky face.
Heaven and earth.
Never been so bored watching a game. Well, that's you, Fibby. A lot of people like Life is Strange. I like Life is Strange. I just don't think it's as good as a game as people kind of make it out to be. And my friend, she was very much like, oh, you know, like, it doesn't have a lot of actual, like choices and stuff. Yeah, Battlefield 3 was, 99% complete. Then Lucas, gave the axe, and sold it, LucasArts to Disney. Dude, I was so sad about that. This Feena, okay. Feena! I'm very sad that my Fire Whip can't really do much to these people. Because it's like, oh well. I watched a stream for the first 3 episodes and there were like 20 people that are all saying the game sucked. Well, you hang around with a lot of like-minded people, Libby. There are a lot of people that actually like that game. Like, straight up. Just go to Tumblr for a little bit.